Besties, we're starting a new series today. I want to start doing wardrobe updates. I feel like I have a lot to say about things that I bought a long time ago, new things in my wardrobe, things that are worrying me about my wardrobe, things that I have in my mind as wish list items, things that I almost bought but didn't. Like each of these, like they could be a video, but I don't want to film a specific video for each of these things. I just want to sit down, I want to ramble with you, I want us to just like sit comfortably, grab a beverage. We're drinking a little Magic Mind matcha latte today, my favorite little daily ritual. We'll talk about them more later, but first let's just talk about things that I'm wearing a lot that are old in my wardrobe. Maybe we can call them old flames. Okay, the first thing, my watch. This Cartier watch, it's a Cartier Galibay 24mm vintage watch that I got last Christmas. This, I'm just obsessed with. I've had it basically for a year, minus a couple of months now, right? And I think this watch is just the chicest little watch anyone can have. I am simply obsessed, like looking at it. Like I think it's just such a pretty watch. I know a lot of people are talking about like the top contenders of getting your forever watch, like an AP or like a Rolex or whatever. Like all of those top brands are great choices. They have beautiful watches. But like after getting this, I haven't browsed like a single like designer watch after this. I'm like, I think I'm done. Like this is the only like top brand watch I need. Sure, I have my Omega watch. That one is more of like a sporty, like masculine looking watch. Thank you so much, Dad, for giving me that one, or at least letting me borrow it. But like in terms of feminine, little like dainty looking watch, this is just everything. I think I'm gonna do like a full review on this watch, but for now, like all I want to say is this watch, I'm just simply obsessed. I think this dresses up any outfit fabulously, and it's just my true love when it comes to watches. Literally, I'm obsessed. Now we can just quickly talk about my red Hermes click H bracelet. Like I've worn this so much. My current obsession with Bordeaux red has just made me even more obsessed with this bracelet. I've had it for so long. It's been like, I guess 11, almost 12 years now. I'm still wearing it like almost on a daily basis. And it's just such a staple in my wardrobe. And I think the Hermes Click H bracelets, there's a lot of lore on the internet on Hermes Click H bracelets. Some people don't like them at all. Some people love them. Some people are like, meh, they're too expensive for the quality. Yes, they've gotten ridiculously expensive, but I am literally obsessed with this bracelet and I could not see myself living without it. So this is just my favorite and I'm obsessed, even like 11 years later. Let's continue with another cherry red thing. Like in a world where everyone is obsessed with cherry red and everyone is obsessed with the 90s, like why is not everyone obsessing about this bag? This is such a high quality piece. It is from Cartier, obviously a top brand. It has all the little cute details, like kind of a nod to the Trinity like range. We have like a Cartier logo right there. We have another nod to the Trinity piece. We have the Cartier logo. We have like two different like big compartments and then a small compartment in the back. And we have that fabulous magnetic closure. This bag I bought for literally like 200 or something euros. This should be a lot more expensive. I think Cartier vintage bags are just everything. I've worn this so much. It literally goes with all of my outfits. Like why buy any other cherry red bag when you can buy a vintage Cartier bag from the 90s for literally so cheap on the preloved market? I got mine on Vestiaire Collective, another one of you. You got it for, I think, was it 180 euros on Vinted. Your screen name is Yap and then some numbers. I don't know your actual name, but you told me that you got one of these and that you're looking forward to wearing it this fall. I am so looking forward to wearing this like in fall, but equally I've worn it so much in the summer and this is just one of those staple pieces in my wardrobe now. And I don't know what I did before I owned this bag. Literally, I'm just obsessed. This influenced me to be obsessed with chocolate brown or espresso brown. Right, whatever we want to call it. This piece of leather is just luxurious. Like it's not a bag, it's an Evelyn. right? This bag is just fabulous. I am so obsessed with it. It's an Hermes Evelyn GM. I haven't really done like a proper review for this bag in specific. Like I have Hermes Evelyn reviews, but not on this specific bag. Does anyone still want a review? I am so happy to do a review for this bag because I could talk about it for literally forever. In honor of the Evelyn, I'm wearing a also brown little turtleneck. This one is from Uniqlo, and I just wanted to match with my espresso brown Evelyn today. So like this bag in fall is just everything. Like I don't think you can have a better autumn bag than this type of little espresso brown Hermes Evelyn moment. Another bag that I am positively obsessed with and that I've worn so much and that I've gotten so many compliments on is my little Oleada mini anchor bag. This one is in the color ash. I feel like a taupe colored bag is just chic and it goes with surprisingly everything, literally. This bag I have been wearing so much like in summer. I've been wearing it now in fall. I expect I will wear it in winter. Like the gold hardware just warms up the bag beautifully. I think it just makes for like a balanced bag moment, right? For the lack of a better like phrasing. But this is just everything, and the leather quality is just so soft and so smushy, and I'm just smushy, and I'm just obsessed, literally. And it looks a lot more expensive than it actually is, which is a good thing. Another thing that I pulled out as soon as the weather got the tiniest bit crisp was my Barber coat. This is my Barber dog walking coat. I do not have a dog, but I do have the aesthetic to walk a dog, right? I think it goes so well with my kind of equestrian vibe. This Barber coat, it's an oil coat. I did get it oiled, was it last year or like a couple of years ago now? You have to get them oiled like every 10 years or so. So I mean, you literally, I paid like 100 euros to get it oiled, so that hurts a little bit, but still. Like these coats, you buy them once, you have them forever. This one is looking a little bit like it doesn't look very aesthetic when I hold it up like this, right? It has some wear and tear like on the sleeves. I'm not sure if you can, yes, you can see, like it has a bunch of wear and tear. Do I care? Definitely not. I think it's part of the journey with an oil coat. I think it should look a little bit like you're wearing it to the stables. You're wearing it like rolling around in mud, even though it's not like dirty in that way, but like an oil coat should look lived in. An oil coat should not look new and pristine. Like go on the preloved market and find yourself a Barber oil coat. Go to the dry cleaner, have them like, or to the barber store if you have access to a barber store, right? Go have it like oiled once. Keep it for the next 10 years. Oil it once again. Like these are just amazing. They're so comfortable to wear. They look so chic. I've had people stop me on the street to be like, hey, where did you get that coat? It's just the best coat, and I think the checkered interior of Barber coats just give me English countryside Kate. I feel like if you don't have a Barber coat, like Kate's style narrative is like English countryside, like dog walking pub kind of aesthetic, right? One of these coats would go so well with your aesthetic, but one of these, obsessed. I wear this every single year and I cannot rave about it more, honestly. Okay, those were my old obsessions. Now I have new obsessions to tell you about. My Hermes belt. My Hermes belt, honestly, like I do not know what I did before I had this belt. I literally wear this belt on a daily basis. It has navy blue on one side, it has brown on the other side. I have been on the hunt for the perfect Hermes belt for eons, decades, literally for forever. When I saw this, I was just like, oh my god, that is amazing. I showed it to my dad. He was like, yeah, that's a nice belt. I'm like, did you know that you can wear it on both sides? So you have a brown belt and you have a blue belt. And it cost like 300 euros on Vestiaire Collective. And he was like, oh, that's nice. So then it's only 150 euros per belt. That is a great deal. I'm like, he gets girl math. Go dad, literally. So this belt, I'm just simply obsessed with. Like I got it in a size that's way too long. So I have a few holes here. They're too big for me, but I put some more holes Here, or my cobbler put some more holes. So kindly for free for me. An Hermes belt that's reversible. Literally, you get 2 belts for the price of 1. Obsessed. This I haven't worn yet, but OMG, look at this. This is another vintage Cartier bag. Do you see this? It has like an exotic skin on the shoulder strap. Then it's just a big bag of like suede fabulousness. This bag I am so excited to wear. Can you see that? Oh my god, so fabulous. Like this bag, when I saw it, I was just like, oh my god, I need it. Like it has this fabulous like in-between color between brown and gray. Like it's a decadent gray. This is a decadent gray. If you know what I'm referring to, then you are a real one. Comment if you recognize the decadent gray reference. But this bag is just the best decadent gray ever. It just looks like a suede pillow. I just want to hug it. Like it hugs me back. Do you see how cozy we are? Literally. This bag I got for, was it 242 euros or something like that? Not to be too specific. But honestly, like this fall, me and this bag were going to be besties. I can see it. I just need to like spray a little water protectant spray on the suede. I also need to buy a little, I don't know, moisturizer for the exotic skin. Do not use like normal leather conditioner or leather moisturizer on this. Use a specific one for exotic skin, so that's what I'm going to do. But this, OMG obsessed, so fabulous. Do you want to sit right here to support me here in the back of the video? I think you want to do that. That's perfect. I found my perfect black blazer. This one is from Brooks Brothers, one of my favorite brands. It's just such a great blazer. It has the metal buttons. Do you hear the fabulous jingle? I feel like Rudolph when I wear this. Obsessed. And that's a good thing, obviously. Oh, one of the most fabulous parts. It's 100% wool, and the fabric was made by Loro Piana. Do you see that? Brooks Brothers, but fabric made by Loro Piana, and I got this blazer for literally like 500 Swedish crowns, which is like 50 euros, like under 50 euros basically. I got it from Sellpy, but it had a tag from Vestiaire Collective, so I saw that it had been authenticated. So I guess someone bought it on Vestiaire Collective, then sold it on Sellpy because it didn't seem like they needed it or wanted it or something. But yes, I haven't removed the little crisscross that is like on the back, so I need to do that, and I've worn this a lot, so that is a faux pas from yours truly. That is embarrassing, but okay. We will live. The world will be okay. We're on the final stretch of the new and obsessed. These are my S.DEER pieces. I spoke about this in a recent video, but this little combo of clothing has been like half of my personality, literally. Like this little wool sweater from S.DEER in this fabulous taupe, or I guess we could call it a decadent gray. Can you not see this? Like this little combo, is that not so cute? Honestly, I'm so obsessed. This sweater, I think it's such high quality for the price, literally. It's 100% wool. It's such a soft wool. There is no scratch or no itch to this, literally. And I've just been wearing it so much, and it has this fabulous, like, a little bit of a scoop neck right here, and it's just so good. And I've been wearing it with the little S.DEER, like, wool, 70% wool, I think it was it? Yes, 70% wool, 30% polyester. You know how I feel about polyester, but for some reason, this feels such high quality. The buttons are just fabulous. I think paired with this sweater, it just makes for a beautiful combination. I've worn it probably a little bit too much. I think people think that I'm outfit repeating maybe to a exaggerated extent at the moment, but I'm just so obsessed with these pieces. Okay, final two little pieces on my new and obsessed list. These are literally my new favorites. Do you see these little bags? With these two bags, I have little like running errands or little evening or little like day-to-day bags for every occasion. Like if I'm wearing a cool toned outfit that needs a little black bag, I wear this. If I need a warm toned outfit that needs a little brown bag, I wear this. This would obviously go great with my little outfit that I'm wearing today. They are of gorgeous quality. Like, the leather is so soft. The linen fabric is just fabulous. It feels like such high quality. These bags fit a deceiving amount. Like, they're just amazing. I cannot rave about these enough. I almost forgot to talk about these boots. These boots I am so impressed with. I got these pre-loved on Sellpy. They are of a brand that is new to me. The brand is Angela C. New to me, Angela C. That rhymes. If I saw these in Loro Piana or Brunello Cucinelli, I would not be surprised. Like, they feel like such high quality. They're made in Italy. I got a size 38. They are a little bit of a narrow shoe. I have very narrow feet, so for me that's a good thing. If you have wide feet, maybe this is not the shoe for you. But do you see this delicious brown suede color? Oh my god, obsessed. They have something I look out for on shoes, right? Do you see they have the stitching right here? I know for some people this is not their preferred like look of a shoe, but I think in terms of longevity, like a stitched sole is always better than a glued sole. So look out for that if you want to see if it's a high quality shoe. These have a leather sole. I have worn them out. Shame on me. Literally, I need to go to my cobbler and get a sole put on these before I wear the leather out, because a leather sole, you can't really wear that out. A leather sole is purely for like shelf appeal, essentially, right? You see these, you see a leather sole and you're like, OMG, high quality, which yes, it is. But when you have a leather sole, you need to put a rubber sole on them so that you protect the shoe itself. Because once the leather sole is worn out, there's little to nothing you can do, essentially. So I need to go and put a sole on these. Note to self, do that tomorrow, Amanda. Go hand them into the cobbler. But overall, so obsessed. Like, this brown shoe, I've wanted a brown boot for so long. I literally just scrolled on Sellpy. I put in filters for suede, brown, and like Chelsea boots. These popped up, and I think these are just the most gorgeous boots, and now I'm peeping more from this brand. I think it's a Scandi brand. I think it's a Swedish brand even. But these, if you're on the hunt for suede brown boots, look into this brand, because these are just my perfect brown suede boot that I've been haunting like online for so long. And when I saw these for 40 euros, I literally didn't think for more than 3 seconds before I bought them, because I'm like, those are perfect. I need them yesterday. Let's talk a little bit about Magic Mind, because they're partnering with us on this video. Magic Mind makes the best little matcha productivity shot you can ever have. Like, how did I live life before this? As you know, I'm on the constant journey, I guess we can say, to decrease my coffee consumption. This is literally the only thing that has helped on my journey to decrease my coffee consumption. I take a little Magic Mind little drinky drink. I shake it up. You've already seen the cute packaging, but it's so cute. I shake it up, I pour half of one of them in a glass, I put some oat milk in there, then I just swivel around my little spoon in the glass, and then I have the easiest matcha latte ever. If you have a lot to get done, you need to focus, you need to have one of those, OMG, what happened? Where did time go? I got so much done. If you need that in your life, look into these. I think they're delicious to drink. You get a clean streak of energy. You get vitamins from these. They're just a win all over. Like, okay, some days I don't have to be overly productive, but I still drink like a little one of these per day, because they're just a delicious little afternoon pick-me-up as well. I, of course, have a discount code for you guys. If you're interested in buying these, you can get 20% off a one-time purchase with the code Siedler20. I will pop the T's and C's in the description box, but thank you Magic Mind for partnering with us and for being just my favorite little drinky drink on a daily basis. I was scrolling Sellpy recently and I got 2 things. I'm not sure if I should keep them or not keep them. And since I'm not sure, I'm thinking I should not keep them, but I think they look fabulous, but I just have a few little gripes. I got these Brunello Cucinelli little brown slacks. These are like the perfect length. I love that they have like, what is this called? The pleats or whatever. Like I love the color. I love the quality. They are 100% wool, but they're not like a thick, like tactile wool. They're like a thin, almost satin looking wool. They just feel like they're fabulous quality. They are a little bit too big for me. They're an Italian size 44, and the waist is like a medium to low waist, which I was hoping they would be a little bit higher waist than they are. So I'm not sure if I should keep them or return them. I will pop up a little photo here. Obviously, when I've uploaded this video, I've already decided if I'm keeping them or returning them, but based on that little photo, would you keep or would you return? I think they look fabulous, they feel fabulous, but they're not the perfect slack. And if something is not 100% perfect, then I shouldn't keep it, because like, will I wear this if I find something else that's 100% perfect? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, the slacks were like 90 euros, so they were not for free, you know? But still, for a for a Cucinelli slack, it was still a great deal. Then I got these. These loafers, I think, are fabulous. They fit me super well. They are espresso brown. Are we surprised? They have this gorgeous like gold buckle detail, or it feels a little bit like equestrian, like the detail. They have a little heel, but not a high heel. It's just like a 1 inch or whatever heel, just for some lift. And I think they just look like the perfect little timeless loafer. They are in this like mock croc leather, right? But I think you can hear it. They have gotten a little bit sticky, which on a treated leather, like when stuff gets sticky, it's not really much you can do, because it's the molecular bonds like breaking up, right? So you can polish them a little bit, but once the molecular bonds start breaking up, then I mean the coating is essentially broken, right? If we look at it practically or like factually. So you can't really do much about it, but I will try to just polish these a little bit and see if the like little bit of tackiness goes away. Like I try them on, they fit me like I've worn them for the last 10 years, literally. They're so comfortable. I walked around in them a little bit in my home. They had a leather sole from the start, but they already have the little, you know, the brain is not braining, the little rubber sole underneath them, so that I don't have to do that, right? I think these could be my perfect little espresso brown loafer, and they fit me well and they're so comfortable, but with the tackiness, like, will that go away? I'm not sure. I will see if I can do something about it, and then we will see. But if I polish them a little bit and it doesn't go away, then I'll send them back. But these were literally like 10 euros. So they're not super expensive. So I'm just like, I love the look of them. I love the feel of them in terms of like how they fit my foot. I think they're the perfect little espresso brown loafer that I feel is timeless. They look like a grandma loafer, which is exactly what I want. I want to look like a grandma. That's my goal in life. And they look like something my grandma, right? Grandma Siedler would have worn. Why are you sticky? Why could you not be not sticky? You know? Those were my potential returns. Let me know what you think. Should I keep them or return them? Now I have a few worries. Let's start on the shoe front. How do I do this? These are disgusting. I've had these literally for maybe like 15 years or something. I've had them for forever, but they are my favorite loafer. They're taupe. They have this gorgeous little silver horsebit detail on them. They are 100% leather. They're just amazing, but I think they have seen their days now. Because I think, like, do you see that sole? The sole on the heel is completely gone. And I am thinking of taking them to the cobbler, but I don't think the cobbler will be able to do anything about them. And they were not expensive from the start. I think I paid like 40 euros or something for these like 15 years ago. So I'm not even sure it's worthwhile trying to fix them. They're literally the most disgusting loafer, but I love them so much And if I have to part ways with these, like throw them in the trash, like what will I do with my life? What will I wear on all of those summer days where I would have worn these? This question lives rent-free in my mind, and I am so sad that these might have to be retired. Do I need to buy something new to replace them? Or can I have these as a replacement for those? But they're not really giving the same vibe, you know? So I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. Something else that's worrying me is my favorite vintage tote. Or not tote, like duffel bag. This duffel bag is fabulous. This is my S.DEER vintage duffel that looks like a veterinarian bag. This bag is my everything. I love it so much. And I've worn it so much. But I'm just afraid that I will wear it out because it's old. And like it has scuffs, and like the leather, it has like imperfections on the leather. Do you see that? The leather has like little slits in it. And I'm like, if I continue to wear this, will this just fully break? I'm thinking of taking it like to like a little leather spa or something to see what they could do, like a leather surgeon, right? Not to S.DEER, because S.DEER doesn't really have after sale service, sadly. But I'm thinking of taking it to like a leather surgeon and seeing if they can do anything about it. But I'm just like, this bag is the perfect travel bag. Like for those, like either one night business trips or like a little weekend away stay. Like you just put your essentials in here, 2 or 5 little outfits, like depending on how little your outfits are. And then you just go your merry way. This bag is literally my favorite, and it saddens me that I have to think about wear and tear, because like I would wear this more often if I didn't think about the wear and tear of this. You know, like I don't really, like my mom just said take it to the leather surgeon and ask them, but I'm just like, I don't want to get the bad news either. Like what if they say no, just wear it out or just wear it until it breaks? Then I would just be like, I never want it to break. I want, this should live forever. I have 2 things that I almost bought but didn't. I almost bought a Dooney & Bourke bag. I think Dooney & Bourke bags are so fabulous. Sob guy, thank you for introducing them to me. I almost bought the Henry's Line little crossbody bag on Labor Day weekend when it was like 20% off. I almost bought the black one, but I have the black Hermes Evelyn, like the TPM Hermes Evelyn, and they give the same vibe and they do the same job. Then I looked at the other colors and I'm like, none of the colors that they have available currently would offer me a new style opportunity versus what I have in my handbag collection. So I did not buy the Dooney & Bourke bag, even though I really want to try out the quality, but I'm just hoping that they will bring out some new colors. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for like a navy blue little crossbody Dooney & Bourke bag, but I have my Luciano Soprani navy blue bag, so maybe surprise me, Dooney & Bourke. Come up with a color that I'm dying to have in my wardrobe that I don't already have. Please and thank you. I am the worst customer ever, but that bag, I really want to try the quality because I think it looks like such a good quality bag for the price, and I think it could be one of those Hermes Evelyn TPM or like whatever size. I mean, Dooney & Bourke has a bunch of sizes, but it could be such a good Hermes Evelyn dupe that looks to be of high quality and that has like high quality leather, it has like palladium hardware, it has been stitched by an artisan. So like in terms of quality versus an Hermes Evelyn, I am really intrigued to see the quality of those bags. So I really want to get one. I will, however, wait until I see a color that will add a new style opportunity for my wardrobe. I almost also bought an Hermes Kelly. Essentially, as I usually do, was stalking Hermes Kellys on Vestiaire Collective, my favorite pastime. I bought it, essentially. I got it for a great deal, I thought. I got it for like 5,000 euros. It was a taupe. It had white contrasting stitching. It was a size 35, so it was a little bit bigger than I wanted it, but it was a taupe with white contrasting stitching. It had a shoulder strap. It was from 1988. It had gold hardware, but sadly, the seller canceled my order. So I got the money back and I didn't get an Hermes Evelyn, which was, no, not Evelyn. I have Hermes Evelyns on my mind at all times. So I didn't get the Hermes Kelly. I really want an Hermes Kelly. Like, I spoke to my parents today. They're like, how's it going with your Hermes Kelly journey? I'm like, the journey is not journeying. It's not happening for me. But maybe one day it will be my turn to get an Hermes Kelly. But this time was not the time for me. It was not meant to be. That's what I keep telling myself. Now, final point. We have been literally talking for 51 minutes. I'm not sure this video concept is a great idea. Can I never shut up? No. This is why I have a YouTube channel. Some of my friends, they're like, how can you talk for that long about things? I'm just like, it's my favorite part of my day. But okay. My wish list. I don't have many things on my wish list. Like, I always have a long wish list, but things that I'm peeping and like, no, not peeping. Things that I'm literally stalking online currently. I want a chunky, thick, like with 5 C's, cashmere, turtleneck or roll neck sweater. No one has a thick, like, I don't want no like flimsy little sweater. I already have the flimsy little sweater and I love it so much, don't get me wrong, but I want that thick, heavy cashmere in espresso brown and like an oversized fit. Like, where do they exist? I really want one. I think Sob Guy, once again, you influenced me. I think you commented that you were on the hunt for something like that. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, oh my God, I need that too. But I cannot find it anywhere. I've looked on Vestiaire Collective, I looked on Sellpy, I looked on COS even. Like, I looked in like the stores. I even, like when I was in Rome, I was roaming around in Rome looking for a cashmere, thick cashmere, like chocolate brown sweater, espresso brown sweater, I'm so sorry. But I couldn't find it and I cannot find it anywhere. If anyone knows where to find one of those, can you please let a girlie know? Like, I really want one of those. I think it would go so well with my style. Like this with that sweater, these with the sweater, these with the sweater, like my espresso brown Hermes Evelyn with the sweater, like my new Cartier little suede bag with the sweater, like everything with that sweater. I have convinced myself that my life would be better with that sweater. But I can't find it anywhere and it just bothers me. And lastly, I want to find, like, that was what I was looking for when I was looking for those slacks. I want to find a high-waisted brown pair of slacks. Is that too much to ask for? Like, can I get the color espresso brown out of my head, please? Because it's driving me crazy. And I have such a great wardrobe. I have so many things. I don't need these things. But I feel like my wardrobe would be better, my style would be better if I just had these 2 more building blocks in my wardrobe that I could play around with and have so much fun and look so stylish and so chic and so timeless, and it could go with my luxurious equestrian cafe vibe so well. Where do I find them? If someone knows, please do let me know. And the slacks, I want in a wool. I want them in a cashmere, like in an angora, in like a natural fiber. I don't want any polyester. I have found some in polyester, but I do not want. I don't want it. I want a natural fiber. But okay. That's it. We have been talking for 56 minutes on the dot right now, so 56 minutes for this. I need help, clearly, guys. Do let me know what I should do with these things. Should I return? Should I keep? What should I do about my worries in life? Do you have anything on your wish list? Can we please just talk about all things wardrobes in the comments? Thank you so much. And if you want to see more of these wardrobe updates, please do subscribe to my channel and stick around. I will see you back here next Sunday at 3 p.m. Swedish time. And until then, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.